What's up, everybody? We're the boys. We're making noise. Welcome back to episode 4 of our podcast. I'm Niko Heister.
Hunter Sproles.
Corbin Fletcher.
Trey Blackburn.
Couple things I want to mention before we started. You can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at the Boyz Makin Noise, and we'll be on Apple Podcasts and YouTube very shortly. So stay tuned for that. Real quick before we get into Thursday night's game and the predictions for Sunday, we just wanted to mention and recognize Gale Sayers died at the age of 77. One of the greatest running backs in NFL history. Played a very short career that got ended due to a knee injury. And back then, like a knee injury ended your career, you know. But even though the short time he played, he made the Hall of Fame. He's very famous for his relationship with Brian Piccolo, who died at the age in his 20s from cancer. And that's a very famous relationship in NFL history. So, yeah, I just want to recognize that he died. So, all right, we're going to start with Thursday's game. Let's be real, guys. We all picked the Jags to win.
Yeah, we were all wrong.
Let's recognize it. Fitz magic, dude. I mean,
He was magical.
I hate
He
him.
was.
It's like every other game he goes. You never know.
I
if he's gonna
know.
go
Well,
off
I'll tell
or
you
just-
what. In this situation, if you're a man, grow the beard.
Yeah,
Forget
that's
the
right.
stash, grow the beard.
Dude, he
That's
ran
facts.
for
Grow the beard.
ran
I
for a
don't know. The
touchdown.
stash is kind of nice though.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
last night.
But dude, Garner Minshew looked terrible.
Yeah,
did.
didn't look
He
good.
looked so bad. Magic 18 of 20. Threw for 2 touchdowns, rushed for a touchdown. Myles Gaskin was good in that game. Devontae Parker came back, so they looked good, dude.
Yeah.
On the other
I was
hand,
very surprised.
let's talk on the other side of the ball.
Yeah.
Gardner Minshew couldn't get things going.
No.
James Robinson
Yes.
had a game.
An undrafted rookie. I think the biggest thing with him and a lot of undrafted rookie running backs that go undrafted is speed. They don't have the speed, and he definitely doesn't have that, but he looked really good last night, dude.
Yeah, he was running people over.
Yeah, he's a powerful back, so.
Dude, you know who else ran somebody over?
Oh.
Fitzpatrick.
Yes, Ryan Fitzpatrick.
I'll tell you what.
37, he could move.
He put that beard on the ground. He
That's
lowered
right.
that helmet and he ran through.
Delivered a blow.
Ended
Delivered
up
a
punching
blow.
one in. It was 4th down. You know what he said?
What?
I'm running this one for the first.
Yeah,
And then in the red zone, he said, I'm running this one in.
that's right.
I'll do it myself if I
Did he
have
say
to.
that?
He probably
I didn't
maybe.
hear
I
In his
heard
head. But yeah, dude, he looked great. So yeah, that was a great game. And then Sunday, we're gonna run through the games, give our predictions. So to start, Nick Mullins will start for the 49ers
Who was
against Nick Mullins. You know, 3rd-year rookie. We'll see what he has. I don't think he's ever made an NFL start.
30-year-old rookie.
No, 3rd-year rookie. 3rd.
Oh, I was like, what?
No. I don't think he's ever made a start, so we'll see what he has. They're going to New York. MetLife again. They said the turf is okay. Remember we talked about injuries there, but they said it's good. Who you guys got in this one?
Well, obviously, both teams fighting injuries. 49ers got about their whole first team
Yeah.
roster hurt. And the Giants they're the Giants.
Yeah. No Barkley.
No Barkley. The 49ers don't have Raheem,
I don't
Jimmy
think any
G.
Sterling Shepard for the Giants
Yeah,
either.
No,
He's
no
out.
Sterling.
He's out.
No. I mean, this is a rough game. They don't have Bosa. I don't see the 49ers offense doing much.
Don't tell me you're taking New York.
I'm taking. Oh my God, I can't even say it.
Well, say it, because I'll say it with you.
I'm taking the
Giants.
Giants.
Yes, I'll
I'm
take
taking the
Danny
Giants.
Dimes, baby.
Bro,
The defense,
Yeah,
even though
did you say George Kittle was out?
George Kittle's
He
out,
is, yeah.
even
Dude,
though they
I
don't
mean-
have Solomon Thomas or Bosa, the defense is still gonna be too strong.
Okay.
Danny Dimes is a great player, but he just doesn't have the weapons. 49ers are gonna win. It's gonna be a low scoring game, maybe 21-17,
Yeah,
something like
guys.
that.
I think this game is going to be like one of the worst games all week.
Really? You got the 49ers blowing them out?
No, like
Oh,
it's just
low
gonna be
scoring.
it's just gonna be
Yeah, ugly.
like burning your eyes while watching this football game. But I have to agree with Trey. The 49ers are gonna win the football game.
the thing I do gotta say about that is Trey said the 49ers defense is still gonna be great, but you can't win a football game if you don't get any points.
No, that's
true.
true.
You can't. So
And
what's the offense gonna do?
I am
I don't see the
excited to
offense doing
see
anything.
Jordan Reed, who's going to start for Kittle. He had 2 touchdowns last week. I want to see if he can get it going again because that's really an interesting story over there. So, and then maybe another ugly game, maybe not. Depends how Baker plays. The Washington football team is going to Cleveland. Who you guys got in that one?
Washington big.
Wow. You want to talk about a bold prediction? No chance. No
Here's why.
chance.
Here's why. I think that Baker Mayfield is gonna have another awful game, like he did
Okay.
week 1.
They got a good D-line in Washington.
And
so.
I think that Haskins, they're not going to run away with it. I don't think it's going to be as big. I mean, like maybe 2 touchdowns.
Okay.
I think they're just going to score too many points, and Baker's just going to be behind. He may throw a couple picks, but just
Here's what I'm thinking. Washington, we all know, had a great defense week 1, 8 takeaways. I mean, what was it? No, 8 sacks, 5 takeaways.
Yes.
8 sacks, 5 takeaways. Washington's got a great defense. But I think the way that Baker played against the Bengals, I think if Baker plays with that same confidence and swagger, I mean, it doesn't matter if Chase Young's rushing. Baker's going to roll out and make a play. So I'm going to take the Browns on this one. I don't think, as much as I love Dwayne Haskins, he's not getting the job done this week.
Yeah, everybody's talking about Baker, but I think it's all going to depend on the Browns' running game.
Exactly, and we saw them run, but, I mean, it is a good defense.
Yeah.
You can happily put me on the list of not a Dwayne Haskins believer. I don't think he's that good. I seriously don't. I think he's going to struggle again this week. I think Case Keenum may be a better option at quarterback. You heard it. So I'm going to take the Browns. I think Baker has a good day, and I think they run it all day, and I think the Browns win.
Yeah, I think the Browns are just a better team.
Yeah.
I got the Browns.
I feel like they're more of an all-around team. Washington's more just like a defensive team.
Absolutely.
I don't see the offense going much for Washington.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Unless they get Terry McLaurin going like they did last week.
So this game, guys, I know we all want to see Cincinnati get the first win. The Bengals.
I'll stop you right there.
Go ahead.
The Bengals are winning this football game.
Wow.
They're winning. The Bengals are winning this football game. Carson Wentz, terrible quarterback. He's awful. He's not winning the football game. Joe Burrow's scoring 9 touchdowns. Bengals by 30.
Okay, that's a little ridiculous.
So look, Carson Wentz has been the worst quarterback in the NFL through 2 weeks, in
by
my
far.
opinion.
Second worst.
Second worst.
Who's
Second
that?
worst.
Kirk Cousins.
Well,
Kirk
that's
Cousins
true,
might be
but
worse.
Carson Wentz, he's taken 8 sacks, and they actually have their pass protection ranked top 5 in the league, so he's just not throwing the ball away. That's on him, his eternal clock, and his decision-making. He has a lot of off-target throws. I don't think he does this week. I think he beats the Bengals, sadly. I think if there's ever a team to bounce back, it's playing the Cincinnati Bengals, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I talked to you about this earlier. Like, one quarterback that hasn't really played bad is Joe Burrow, and I think he keeps playing good. I think the Bengals take care of the Eagles by a touchdown or 2.
Okay. What do you think, Trey?
I got to go Bengals in a close one.
Wow. So we got 3 Bengals, and I'm taking Philly.
Well, we saw
Wow.
what that did week
This
one.
sounds like
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, we'll see how that turns out.
Okay.
For our next game Sunday at 1 o'clock, we got the Raiders-Patriots. This should be a really
This is a good
game.
one. This is a good one,
Yeah, this is
dude.
gonna be
I
I
mean,
like it.
obviously the Raiders just came out of a huge win beating the Saints. But the Patriots came off of obviously losing is not good, but
they
that's a
didn't
good
look
loss.
bad.
That's
Yeah,
a good
against
loss
they
to the
played
Seattle.
Seahawks.
good.
So, you know what I'm going to say? I'm taking the Patriots on this game. I don't care how good the Raiders played. I don't care about Darren Waller. I don't care about Josh Jacobs. Cam Newton is going out there, and he's running this game. Patriots by 3.
Okay. Yeah, I think the Raiders coming off a big win, and the Patriots are going to be hungry after a tough loss against the Seahawks. I have to agree with Hunter. I got the Patriots, but I think it's going to be by a little more than just 3 points.
I think, in my opinion, the Raiders' defense is not going to be able to stop Cam Newton.
Yeah.
That their defense hasn't been great. Their offense, however, I feel like the Raiders, in order to win, they're going to have a shootout every game. Their defense just isn't good enough. So, in my opinion, I'm taking Cam in a shootout.
Look, dude, I care a lot about Derek Carr. Care a lot about Darren Waller. A lot about Josh Jacobs. I don't care about him enough to take him over New England at home. I think the Patriots being at home, that's going to help a lot. I can't see Bill Belichick losing 2 straight. Come on now. I'll take the Patriots too, but this is definitely going to be a fun game.
Yeah, that'd be a game to watch.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also on Sunday at 1 o'clock, Bears-Falcons. I mean, Bears 2-0.
Yeah, they're just not good enough to beat the Falcons' offense.
I mean,
They can't run with those boys.
I don't think the Falcons know how to win a football game. Like, they can do whatever they want. They'll be up 40. I don't know if they know what a win is. You know?
This is a tough one for
I
me.
don't know if they know what a win is, but I'm going to have to take the Bears.
Wow.
Jeez.
I'm taking the
Trubisky's
Bears.
looked pretty good through 2 weeks. I think Matt Ryan's looked a little bit better. I think those receivers are just a little too much to handle. I'll take the Falcons, but not by much.
I do think Calvin Ridley's going to have a really good game, though. He's been on a roll.
Yeah.
Rams-Bills.
Well, we'll let you start, Sproles. I know you got a
Well-
lot to say about this team.
If you guys have watched every single podcast episode, you know who I'm going with.
Yeah.
And that's those LA Rams.
This is another great game, I think.
Yeah. I think Josh Allen is too much for the Rams to handle, honestly.
Only thing I'm scared
Okay.
about for the Rams, Josh Allen has been playing great. Bill's defense is pretty good. Bill's got a good defense.
The Rams
True.
put up like 30-something last week, 39 I
They
think
did,
it was. It's hard for me to go against them, but I am going to take the Bills just because of Josh Allen, how well he's played. Stephon Diggs, I think he's leading the league in receiving yards
He
through
is.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll take the Bills, but this is going to be another close one.
Josh Allen, he's just, honestly, not even too much for, he's just too much for the league right now.
Wow.
He is playing incredible.
Wow.
Okay.
I think he's going to play lights out. They're going to win in a close one. It'll probably be a shootout, but
I agree.
Wow. Texans, Steelers.
Dude, I feel bad for the Texans. They got to play
real.
the Chiefs, Ravens, and then a Steelers team.
They
have
They
the
looked
hardest
really
schedule.
good through week 2.
Man, Deshaun Watson.
Is
He's
he
got to
losing
step
3
up.
straight?
He's got to step up. I mean, yeah, his team's not great, but it's Deshaun. It's Watson, man.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to step up. He's got to be a superstar that he is. If he wants to win a football game, like Nico said, he's got to be
Yeah,
Deshaun Watson and
he
not
does.
just decent. He's
Not
got to
only
be
that,
good.
Steelers have one of the best run defenses, so it's going to be all on
That
Deshaun Watson.
D-line, dude, yeah.
David Johnson, it's going to be rough for him.
And David Johnson didn't get much going last week too, so
That being said, though, I think Deshaun Watson plays really good this week. I think the Texans get the win over the Steelers for the first win.
I do think Deshaun Watson has a bounce back week, no doubt. I don't know if it's enough to beat the Steelers, dude. They've looked really good, so I'll take Pittsburgh, but no doubt I think Watson has a bounce back week.
I will say I don't like the way that the Steelers played against the Broncos last week, and you got to think the Broncos had Jeff Driscoll in the football game.
That is true.
So I'm thinking Steelers, they're not bouncing back this week. They're still going to play not very well. I'm going with the Texans in this game. I don't think Deshaun Watson plays great, but I think he plays good.
Okay.
All right, moving
But
on.
somehow
to,
he gets the job done.
Okay. Moving on to another 1 o'clock game. The Titans are going to Minnesota to play the disappointing Vikings.
Well,
Man, I mean
you guys said Kirk was the worst. Is he still the worst after this week?
He's the worst.
Wow.
He's the worst. I just don't think Kirk Cousins knows how to play football anymore.
Oh, my.
The Vikings have been awful. I mean, some could argue the Colts are a lot better this year than they have in previous years, but they got blown out by the Colts. They put up 11, gave up like 28.
They've got blown
So-
out by everyone.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm taking Tennessee, too, dude.
Yeah.
I definitely... Okay, I don't think Kirk's going to have as bad a week as last week.
I do.
Let's
I'll
be-
give it to you.
no,
I
not,
do.
Not that
Oh,
bad.
I do.
But, yeah, I think the Titans... Tannehill's look good. He's always efficient. Derrick Henry. Johnny Smith has looked good. I'm going to take Tennessee.
Yeah, I got the Titans too. I just don't think the Vikings are that good. We kind of talked about that last episode. Like, are the Vikings disappointing or are they just not good? I
Yeah.
just don't think they're good. So next up we got the Panthers playing the Chargers. This is gonna be an interesting game.
So, we would have to think Tyrod Taylor is not playing this week. Herbert's going to start. I don't know what his timetable is with that punctured lung
I do want to
craziness.
actually talk about that.
Let's do it. Talk
If you guys
about it.
didn't hear, Tyrod Taylor was getting like treated for his cracked rib.
He's getting painkiller injection, yeah.
Yep. And the team doctor punctured his lung. So Tyrod Taylor didn't get the start last week. They
lawsuit
started
in the
Justin
making.
They started Justin Herbert, and Herbert looked good. He was leading
yeah,
the
he
team.
looked really good,
Almost
dude.
beat the reigning Super Bowl champs. So.
And just think, now he's got a full week of getting first-team reps with everybody in practice. I think he plays good again. Teddy Bridgewater's been shaky. I know he's thrown for a lot of yards, but he's had a lot of turnovers. No McCaffrey. I think they're going to have Mike Davis starting at running back.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Herbert gets his first NFL win this
I'm
week.
going Chargers.
I
I
do
think
too.
Herbert gets a win.
Yeah.
I think Not Mike Williams. Is that his name?
Who?
The Chargers receiver, Williams. Is his name Mike?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah,
I think
yeah.
Mike Williams has a great game.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I see the Chargers winning this game too. Christian McCaffrey's out. That's a big loss for the Panthers. I just don't see them getting the job done.
I think Herbert just not torches, but I say he throws for 300 yards. Probably runs for a touchdown. Throws a couple. I think they're just gonna not
Dang.
blow him out, but they're gonna beat him in a.
You know, this doesn't look
fashion.
as exciting when you first look at the teams, but how can we not love another game at SoFi Stadium? $5 billion, fellas.
SoFi Stadium.
All right, next game. I know Nico's gonna have a lot to say about
Yeah.
them Jets, but they're going to Indianapolis to play the Colts.
Well, you know, I got a lot to say about the Jets. I got a lot more to say about their head coach. We'll talk about that a little later. But, Colts. Are you kidding me? I think the Jets are
Guys,
the worst team in the
the
NFL.
Jets are just terrible.
They're terrible. Sam Darnold's regressed. Le'Veon Bell, even if he was playing, I would still take him, but he's hurt, so that's out the window. Frank Gore's rushing for them. Frank, I love you. You're not that good anymore.
Well, maybe if it was 2 decades ago,
Yeah,
maybe we'd say
that's
Frank
true.
would have a good game.
The Colts run the ball over everybody. Jonathan Taylor and Heem Hines. It really didn't look that big that Marlon Mack was hurt. I hate to say it, but their
Yeah,
O-line's
I
that good.
agree.
I feel like any running back. I'll take the Colts.
Colts run over the Jets this week.
Yeah, cool.
Easily.
I don't.
Not even close.
I don't think the Jets are winning 3 football games this year.
But we've been wrong before, so don't,
Yeah.
Yeah, been wrong.
And to be
Don't count
fair,
this game
it's a
out.
good O-line. They're facing a pretty good D-line with Quinn and Williams, too, so that'll be interesting to see that.
Yeah, definitely. All right, this is gonna be another good game. A lot of good games this week. Cowboys going to Seattle.
This
Play
is a
Seahawks.
great one.
I'm going with the upset. I'm taking the Cowboys.
Wow.
Whoa.
I think Russell's been playing too good. I don't know if he's going to keep it going. Obviously, he's going to have a good game, but I don't think he's gonna hit that deep ball to DK Metcalf against the Cowboys. And I think Ezekiel Elliott, is gonna run all over them, dude.
The
He's gonna run all over
Seahawks
them.
defense is actually pretty bad. Like,
I mean,
even
they're
with
not
the addition
the
of
same
Jamal Adams.
like Super Bowl Seahawks defense that we saw previously.
I think Russ is just too good.
You know what, Hunter? I think the opposite. I think
you're out of your mind.
is going to throw the deep ball to DK
Yeah.
Metcalf. He's going to get a bunch of touchdowns. I mean, maybe 3, 4, 5. They're going to win. Not big. It's going to be close. They're going to win,
I'm
and
telling you.
Russell's just too much.
Yeah, I'll take the MVP. Yeah,
Exactly.
I think Russ got to be MVP.
Nope.
He's looking great so far. He's been the best player in the NFL through 2 weeks. So obviously it's only 2 weeks, but yeah, I'll take the Seahawks, dude. No doubt about it.
I just think the Cowboys offense is gonna perform better.
The
Well, actually, I think the Cowboys defense is gonna stop the Seahawks offense.
Okay.
And they're gonna put up more points and win the football game.
Yeah.
That's how this football game
I think the
works.
spread is 5 on this game. I don't know. Maybe it will be closer than that, honestly, but it's definitely gonna be a good game.
Another Sunday 4:25 game. We got Lions going to Arizona.
Well, you guys know I'm high on Kyler.
I think this whole group of boys making noise is high on Kyler.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take them, no doubt
'Cause
about
you know
it,
what?
dude.
Kyler's making some noise.
Yeah, he
Kyler's
is. I
making
mean,
noise.
don't get me wrong. When you look at MVP, first you're going to bring up Russell Wilson. You're going to bring up Aaron Rodgers. You're going to bring up Josh Allen. And this is only through 2 weeks.
Well, don't forget
obviously.
about him. Lamar Jackson.
Well,
Don't
Kyler's
forget
looked
about him.
impressive,
That's
man.
actually
I
a
don't
good
know.
point.
Don't forget
That's a
about
good
him.
point. You
I
can't
feel
forget
like
about
everyone's
Lamar.
forgetting about Lamar.
The Ravens are so
have
good.
not been
The
stopped.
Ravens are just that good. But, yeah, I don't know. There's still been a lot of great quarterbacks, so I don't want to act like Kyler's been the best in the NFL, but he's looked really good, and I think they're going to beat the Lions, no doubt.
We can talk about a bad quarterback, Matthew Stafford.
Whoa, hold on.
Whoa,
man.
He has not
I
been
wouldn't
playing
use-
well
I
at
wouldn't use
all.
the B
He's
word.
wouldn't
been
call him
playing.
bad, though.
Yeah,
I
he's
wouldn't
been
use the
playing
B word.
football for a long time. He earned some respect.
Not this year.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I got the Cardinals, though.
We're all taking the Cardinals?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got Buccaneers going to Denver.
Can I start this one out, boys?
Go ahead.
Those Buccaneers are rolling through. My poll prediction last week was Leonard Fournette is scoring a touchdown. You know what he did? He scored 2 of them.
2 of them, yeah.
This year, or this week, not here. My fault. This week, Leonard Fournette, 3 touchdowns.
Oh, my.
He's going
wow.
3 touchdowns. I know we're not at bowl predictions, but he's scoring 3 touchdowns this week. He's rolling over the Broncos. They don't have Drew Lock. They don't have Cortland Sutton. The Broncos are done. They're
guy's
over.
out of his
They're
mind.
over.
That's crazy.
They're over.
If only this was a video podcast.
They're over. They're over, dude.
You will never, ever catch me taking a running back to score 3 touchdowns in 1 week, dude.
Well, guess what? Bold prediction.
Well, guess what? I got Driscoll beating the Buccaneers.
Stop it. Stop.
Whoa. Honestly, I don't think Driscoll plays that bad, to be
No.
honest. I think he's been a veteran. He's played in he's had a lot of starts over the years, but yeah, no doubt, dude. I got the Broncos.
They're playing
I
in
got
Denver.
the Bucks. Yeah.
You got to think about
Oh
that,
my God,
too.
Mile High Stadium. I don't care, dude.
There's
Tom-
no
Tom Brady's
fans.
due for a good one.
There's no fans.
Yeah,
Tom's due for a
Tom's
good
due
fans.
for a great
Jeez.
one. I agree.
Sunday night, we got a great game here. We got Packers versus the Saints.
We could talk about
That's
this
gonna
all
be
day
really
long.
good.
dude.
That's
Talk
gonna be
about this
really
all day long. It's the battle of the not so fun quarterbacks to watch. The not so athletic.
Well,
no,
Aaron
not fun
Rodgers
to
so
watch.
fun to watch. This guy's out of his mind.
I mean, you like to watch them,
We're
but they're
taking
not doing
applications
anything.
for a 4th member of the podcast.
I mean, it like the 2 pocket
Yeah, I
passers
got
of the
you.
league. 2 pocket passers of the league.
You know what?
You're not gonna see these guys roll out. You're not gonna see them fight for the first.
I think I'm going to take the Saints. They're at home. They lost last week. I don't think they're going to lose back-to-back. I don't know. I can't see them
Drew
losing
Brees,
back-to-back.
Drew Brees honestly didn't look that great last week.
No, he didn't.
And I have to take the Packers because
Really?
of that reason.
On the road?
Aaron Rodgers is playing really well. So
I'd
is
say-
Aaron Jones. You can't forget about Aaron
It's
Jones.
true.
I tell you what, the Saints are a great team all around. They're built all around.
Yeah.
I don't think Drew Brees is throwing the deep ball. He hasn't completed a pass past 35 yards this year.
Okay.
That's a fact.
So you taking
So
the Packers?
I'm taking the Packers. Aaron Rodgers.
We know he
I
throws
feel
the
like
deep
is
ball.
Playing, yeah, he throws the deep ball. He's throwing better than Drew Brees this week, and he's taking home the win.
Trey.
Packers, they're just too good.
Wow.
They are.
So we
too
have
good
3
this
guys taking the Packers over the Saints.
And I'm saying the Saints are losing 2 games in a row.
year. Saints D line. Okay, Saints D line is great, but the Packers O line is very
David
good.
Bakatari's the man.
I mean, that guy
Probably
Aaron.
the best tackle, one of the best tackles in football. All right. So.
Football. That guy Aaron Rodgers has all time to throw.
Okay, that's going to be a fun one. So after Sunday night, what do we get on Monday night?
Chiefs and Ravens.
Wow.
Baby.
I mean, should we say game of the
two
week?
MVPs.
If you had to pick, are these the two faces in the NFL right now?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
These two
Yeah.
quarterbacks.
Lamar and Patrick.
If you're a young kid playing football in the Pee Wee League, you look up to these two teams.
Mm-hmm.
This is a hard one for me. I can first say, no matter what happens, I think they're both going to have a great game.
Yeah.
Both of these quarterbacks. I guess I'll take the Ravens because they're
Yeah.
at home.
I agree.
I have to. It's hard not to. They've looked so good, and the Chiefs did not look good last week.
Yeah.
But I think we all know Mahomes is going to rise to the occasion. But I got the Ravens.
I'm gonna have to agree with you. I'm gonna take the Ravens, and I say this because the Chiefs didn't play very good last week.
I agree.
The Chiefs didn't play.
Yeah,
very
you guys
good
got to
last
remember
week.
the Chiefs went into overtime against a rookie quarterback in Justin Herbert.
Yeah, but this is also what I'm saying. They won't do it again. I think they underestimated the Chargers. They came in this week kind of like, ooh, we get a win this week. They won't do it again.
Wow,
They're
okay.
they're preparing for the
probably didn't
Ravens.
study
Yeah, they're
anything
knowing this
on
is going to be a
Justin
great game.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm still taking the Ravens though. I don't think anyone's stopping them. I really don't.
Yeah, I
I
got
feel like
the
they're just a
Ravens, too.
great team.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to be the outlier here. I'm taking Patty Mahomes.
Okay.
He won the Super Bowl for a reason.
That's true. That's a good point. He always shows up in the big moments.
Yeah, dude, this week, I mean, I feel like every week we say there's great games, but this is going to be
Yeah.
special, dude. Cowboys, Seahawks, Packers, Saints, Chiefs, Ravens, Rams, Bills, Raiders, Patriots. It's
Texans,
full of stuff.
Steelers.
Yeah, Texans, Steelers. So one thing I want to ask each of you, I know we did this last week too, and Hunter's was successful. Give me
It
your
was.
one bold prediction for the week.
All right. Yeah, I already said mine.
What was that?
I think the Broncos beat the Buccaneers.
Oh, yes. Wow. Okay.
So that's my bold prediction. I
Mine's-
think Driscoll gets the dove.
Yeah, mine's going to be Giants over the 49ers. Danny Dimes, he's going to have a great day. So, I mean, if we find out that they pull that off, that's definitely a bold one. I'm going to take that.
I guess me and Corbin will be watching this game together at 4:25 on Sunday. Bucks Broncos, because I'll tell you my bold prediction. Leonard Fournette is scoring
my God.
3 touchdowns this week.
But
He's
yeah, if you
breaking
guys want
one
to
out
send in
long.
that application for the fourth person.
Just let
He's
us
breaking
know.
one out long. He's punching 2 in on the goal line. He's getting more touches. He's starting to learn the playbook. I told you last week he's getting 1. He got 2. I'm telling you he's getting 3. What is he going to do? He might get 4.
That's right. Okay, Trey.
He might get 4.
Silence him. What do you got? Bold prediction?
I said this earlier.
Yeah.
Dwayne Haskins is going to go in and beat the Browns.
You're
he's
high
gonna
on
throw.
Dwayne this week.
He's going to throw for 303 touchdowns.
Wow. Okay. All right, so this is, like I said, a crazy week. One thing we wanted to do is get some questions from the comments. So, Hunter, hit us with those.
Well, first things first, I want to say shout out to you guys for commenting. Shout
Yeah.
out Peyton, Will. I want to give a shout out to Jim Heister as well.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Jim.
Pops.
But we got a question. Well, he says, "Do you think the NFL should be fined for not wearing their mask?" But
Yes.
they were fined, and I do agree with that.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, honestly, I didn't really know about it when it first happened. I couldn't
Yeah.
really tell. But yeah, I mean, you got to follow your
Here's my
policies,
thing.
I guess.
You can't make rules and then change them.
Yeah,
That's
just
you
stick with the
can't
rules.
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing that bothers me is it's just a bad look for the NFL if none of the coaches are wearing them.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
And another question here about Peyton Flannery. What coach do you think should get fired?
I need you to be quiet real quick.
Yeah, this is Niko Heister's statement.
I would like to talk about the head coach for the New York Jets, otherwise known as the worst team in football. I want to give a big shout out to my man Mike Greenberg at ESPN. Had a great story on Gase. Their owner believes he is one of the most brilliant offensive minds in football. I don't know what he's using that mind for. He's terrible. They rank last in offense in the NFL. The past 3 seasons, they've been bottom 3 every year. Le'Veon Bell, who I don't know if you guys know this, he was leading NFL all time when he came to New York for yards per game. There had never been a player in the NFL with more yards per game than Le'Veon Bell. He turned him into a bona fide scrub. He looks terrible. Adam Gase, I wouldn't take him to coach Pee Wee football. He is that bad. I hate him. He's easily the worst coach. They should have fired him last year. I don't know what he's doing. He's got to go. And you know what the other part is? And I know he's not the owner and the GM, but he has a lot of say around there because they really believe in him. He traded away their best player, plays in Seattle, had a great week last week. And like we said, their best receiver, he did great last week. Too bad he played for the Carolina Panthers. Robbie Anderson. So, yeah, I don't know what you guys think, but Adam Gase, you got to go.
No, you got it, man.
Yeah, you took the words right out of everyone's mouth. And if you're at home watching and you're a Jets fan, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think they're on board, though.
Yeah. Well, even with this question, I'm not saying should get fired, but a coach that I'm just kind of bonehead with. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Zach Taylor, but I feel like sometimes the offense doesn't know what they're doing.
Wow.
Like some play calls. Like I saw a 3rd and 15, we ran a screenplay.
So
Now
you
the
wouldn't
halfback
fire
screen.
right now. It's early.
No, I wouldn't fire, of course, but I'm saying like
He's definitely on
let's-
the lower tier of
let's
coaches.
watch. Yeah, he's a lower tier coach.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
I agree with that. But, I mean, we all got to say Adam Gase.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there any other questions for the comments?
I don't think there's any more
No.
questions.
I want to give a big shout out to Will Lortz, our guy, man. One question I wanted to ask you guys. He's looking for a little basketball podcast. I don't know about that yet. Let us know if you guys would like to see us do any other sports or anything like that. But, yeah, I think that's all we really got for today. I know we're all hyped up for week 3.
Yeah.
We'll be back Tuesday to give recaps on these games. And, yeah, make sure you guys follow us on the socials, the Boys Making Noise on Twitter and Instagram. Drop a bunch of comments. We're reading them all, always checking them out and answering questions. So, yeah, thank you, everybody. We're the Boys. We're making noise.
Yeah.